Hey dads, Mark Real Jr. here, the father's rights attorney, and today we're diving into something that could be the turning point in your custody case. Family Code Section 3111 valuations. If you've never heard of one, or if your ex just dropped that term like it's a magic spell, don't worry. We're going to break down exactly what a 3111 evaluation is, how it works, and what it means to you. And before we dive too deep into this, if you are a father going through family court, maybe facing a 3111 evaluation, call the number in the description or click the link to schedule a free case evaluation. And if you want to learn more in depth about 3111 evaluations, I'll have a link in the bio to a full article that discusses everything to do with 3111 evaluations. Back to the video. So what is a 3111 evaluation? Well, under Family Code Section 3111, the court can appoint a child custody evaluator, typically a licensed mental health professional, to investigate and make recommendations as to what's in the best interest of your child. Think of it as the court saying, we need a little help figuring out what's going on here. Enter the evaluator. They're like a referee in the middle of two parents arguing about bedtime routines, extracurriculars, and whether Fortnite is a parenting issue. 3111 evaluations are usually ordered when there's serious custody disputes. This can include allegations of abuse, concerns about mental health, parental alienation, substance abuse, or even just persistent high conflict situations. So if you're in a hot custody battle and the judge isn't sure who's telling the truth or thinks both parents may need a timeout, boom, you might be looking at a 3111 evaluation. So what happens in a 3111 evaluation? Here's the play-by-play. 1, the evaluator will conduct interviews, both parents, not like a cross-examination, but more of a conversation, but make sure not to treat it like your podcast guest either. Number 2, child interviews. Yep, they might talk to your kids and age appropriate, asking them what they need and what they want. 3rd, home visits. Think of this as a surprise inspection, but with legal consequences. Next, collateral contacts. This may be most important. Teachers, therapists, or even your neighbor who may have seen a 4th of July barbecue meltdown. If they're relevant, they might be contacted. The evaluator wraps it all up neatly in a report, and here's the kicker. The report carries serious weight in court with the judge. And here's where things get tricky for fathers. Many dads assume if they're financially stable, show up to court and it's high, they'll get equal custody. But that evaluator thinks you're disengaged, overly aggressive, or not prioritizing your child's emotional needs. It could be game over. Here's some free father-tested legal wisdom. First, be honest. The evaluator is trained to sniff out BS. Next, stay child-focused. It's not about bashing your ex, it's about showing how you support your child. Don't coach your kid. Evaluators will notice, and this will backfire in a big way. Stay calm and consistent. Remember, they're not just listening to your words, they're watching your behavior. Once the report comes back, can you challenge a 3111 evaluation? The short answer is yes, but it's not easy. The evaluator is considered a neutral expert. You can object, cross-examine, or even request a second opinion, but it needs to be strategic. That's where legal representation matters. Especially if you're father trying to overcome bias in a system that doesn't always assume you're the primary caregiver. Look, navigating the 3111 evaluation isn't about being perfect. It's about being present and prepared. And most importantly, putting your child first. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's normal. You don't have to do it alone. If you've got a 3111 evaluation on the horizon, or you're in the thick of a custody fight, reach out. I'm here to help. I help dads every day level the playing field and protect their rights. Now that's the quick and dirty on 3111 evaluations. Again, if you want more information, check the link in the bio for the article to go into more depth. And if you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to our channel for more content just like it. And let me know in the comments, should 3111 evaluations even be a thing in family court? We'll see you guys next time.